Hello. Normally, the first Sunday in December would be our family service and we'd hold a Christingle service. This year, of course, we're just coming out of a lockdown into Tier 2, so we're needing to tread cautiously. And so perhaps it's better off if we make our Christingles at home. Now, if you're needing some help doing that, just follow this video and you'll be able to have your own Christingle at home as you would have been given if you'd come to church on the first Sunday in December here at St. John's. The first thing you need to make a Christingle is one of these, an orange. This round sphere that represents the world. And what you're going to do with that is you're going to take a strip of red ribbon. The red ribbon representing Jesus' blood and Jesus' sacrifice that reached all the way around the world. So you need to make sure that piece of ribbon is just tight enough to fit round your orange, like Jesus' sacrifice for the whole world, wrapping all the way around it. There needs to be a little bit of an overlap, but not too much. And you can secure that in place with a little bit of sticky tape. And try not to let your tape sit too loosely on the orange or it'll flop off. If you have any red electrical insulating tape, that's sometimes quite a good way of doing this as well, because you can guarantee that will stick all the way around. The next thing you'll need a sharp knife. Now, you may well need a responsible adult to do this bit for you, because the knife can be very sharp. You just need to lift the little sort of nubbin off the top of the orange, and then, with your knife, cut a cross in the top of the orange. Just tilt that there so you can see it. Not too big and not too small, because what you're going to do in a moment is push down on this cross to make a hole, and that's where your candle will go. That's a bit tough, this orange. So you cut the cross on the top of the orange, and then, when that's done, and it should be the right sort of size to stick a finger in, but don't do that yet or you might not get your finger back. Take a very small square of tin foil and place that just push it into the hole in the top of your orange. And what that will do, that will give the hole a bit of shape, but also when you light your candle, that means that you'll be able to catch any drips of wax. And if you then want to use your orange to make marmalade later on, you won't spoil your marmalade with bits of wax. Take a candle, usually a small white candle. If you have difficulty getting hold of the right size of candle for your orange, do have a word for me, because I think we've got some spares in the cupboard at the back. Some people prefer to use glow sticks for this, but I have to tell you, I did my A-level chemistry coursework on the reaction that goes on inside a glow stick, and personally I think you're safer with a lighted candle. So that lighted candle, which symbolises the light of Jesus Christ, shining over the whole world. And you're beginning to see the Christingle taking form. The next thing you'll need are 4 cocktail sticks. And these, again, sharp points, so do be careful. Before you place them into your orange, you'll need either some dried fruit or some sweet. I've got mini marshmallows, but I know jelly tots are particularly good for this. Other brands, of course, are available as well. And you want to thread either your fruit or your sweet, taking care not to poke yourself in the finger. You want to thread your fruit or your sweets onto, the mixed peel is a bit tough, onto your cocktail stick. The fruit symbolises all the good things that grow on the earth that we can use to feed ourselves, all the gifts God gives us. And there are 4 sticks, one for each of the seasons of the year. And you'll place those into your orange. I'm just going to thread some marshmallows onto these ones, because you can, of course, have a mix. Now, it's traditional as well to put your cocktail sticks into the top half of your orange, because that just makes it a bit easier to hold. But one tip I heard of recently, we need to remember that it's not just the northern hemisphere of our planet that produces all the food we eat. So much comes from the southern hemisphere as well, and we're not always that good at recognising that or being grateful. So you might want to put some of your cocktail stick, I've got some I prepared earlier, into the bottom half of your orange as a reminder of everybody who lives south of the equator and how we're all part of one world living together, whether you're in the north or in the south. And there you have it, your Christingle. Here's one I prepared earlier with the more traditional sticks at the top, which, as I say, stands a little bit more easily. And under careful supervision, of course, you can then light your candle as you would in church and reflect on that light of Christ shining out on the world as we wait through this season of Advent and prepare for Christmas as well. Take an orange for the world, wrap it round with red, red ribbon. Take a candle for the light, add the fruit God gives to all. Christingle, Christingle, on that happy Christmas morn. Christingle, Christingle, Jesus Christ the Lord was born. Now the other thing we usually do in our Christingle service is raise funds for the Children's Society. This is a very long established charity which helps children in all sorts of need. And this year they've got a particular campaign, their Hope campaign, which seeks to give hope, comfort and help to children who are at risk and have been part of gang culture, and particularly county lines gangs, who will exploit children to maybe carry drugs, money, other contraband across county borders between local authorities. And here in Bexley, on the border of London and Kent, a lot of young people are particularly at risk from these gangs. So whilst we can't take a collection in our services at the moment, I would encourage you to visit the Children's Society's Hope page. That's www.childrensociety.org.uk/hope. www.childrensociety.org.uk/hope. And when you're on that, you can watch a video about the sort of risks the children are placed at, and also leave a message of hope and encouragement for the children that the Children's Society works with. And there's also the means to donate to help that cause and help these children who need some hope. So please do log on to that and give as generously as you can. www.childrensociety.org.uk/hope. And you take care and keep the hope alive, because we've got a difficult Advent and a lot of waiting to do. I'll see you at Christmas.